Hello, everybody. Hello, hello.
Can you hear yourself?
Happy Friday. Yes.
I don't, but okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Fridays Ninja Robot Podcast, where we talk about the top news this week in the makerspace, gamerspace, robotics, esports, and surrogate news. We got a lot of big stuff this week that has happened, and we're even going to tell you about the secret thing that we couldn't tell you on all the other weeks.
Is that the
The thing. And we're going to put that at the very end of the podcast. Anyways, this is 3 o'clock exactly, and this is the Ninja Robot Podcast. All right. And this week's news. Huge Star Wars announcements has happened, and I am going to share that with you right now. Star Wars. Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, Lando, everything announced at yesterday's epic Disney Plus event. And they say new stuff coming soon to a galaxy near you. Star Wars fans just got an absolute motherload of good news during Thursday's Disney investor call, and the company announced a ton of stuff. So starting off, a fan favorite character, Ahsoka Tano, was seen in the animated show Star Wars The Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels. And now they are bringing it into a live-action season of The Mandalorian on Disney Plus. She's going to get her own standalone show. So this was announced.
Wait, could you repeat? So it's not Mandalorian, it's another Mandalorian. Because there's the Mandalorian TV series.
Yeah, they brought the character to the live-action in this season's Mandalorian, but now she's getting her own standalone show.
Ah, okay.
On top of that, there's a bunch of other ones. Let's keep on going. Obi-Wan Kenobi, which a lot of people knew already. Obi-Wan Kenobi is getting its own series on Disney Plus, and the series begins 10 years after the events of the Revenge of the Sith. And Hayden Christensen is back as Darth Vader in this one.
Interesting.
Other things coming up: Lando is in early stages of development, will be headed up by Justin Simien, who directed some Netflix shows. The presentation showed a sizzle reel that compiled old footage of Lando set to the funky theme of Cowboy Bebop. And it gives you the idea of like a heist feel of the show, because Lando Calrissian is sort of a scoundrel.
I don't know if they can beat
originals.
Mandalorian, though.
I don't know.
It's too good of a show.
And another show that's coming up, Rogue Squadron. Patty Jenkins of Wonder Woman, who she got her fame from Wonder Woman, is directing Rogue Squadron movie. We don't know much about the movie, but it's going to hit cinemas in 2023. Then we got Bad Batch.
They call themselves the Bad Batch.
And this is some of Star Wars animated series is coming out with its own movie, The Bad Batch. So let's check this out right here. So we got some epic battling, explosions. Guy on that dude punching the ground. Why is it always there a guy punching the ground in all of these things?
Totally normal.
Yeah. But I don't know. This looks pretty cool.
So it's gonna be, is it a series or a movie?
I think it says here it's a movie.
Because it looks like new version of Clone Wars, that cartoon they had, Star Wars Clone Wars.
Some of the best Star Wars we've seen in the last decade has been animated. So I guess it's the movie is actually animated now. There's not too much information on a lot of these things.
Okay.
It was just announced. But this is all the information that they have here.
Interesting.
But it looks pretty badass. The Bad Batch.
Yeah, you see, it even wrote Clone Wars, so... But it's a movie. It's not TV series.
I don't know. It doesn't say.
Doesn't say.
It literally does not say.
Okay.
It says the best Star Wars we've seen has been animated, and we're glad to see more. Bad Batch is heading to Disney Plus. So I don't know if that's a movie or if that's a series.
I hope it's serious.
According to this article, they don't know.
More Star Wars content to enjoy.
Yes, and even more coming up. Let me tell you about the next one. Andor. was a new show starring Diego Luna, who played Cassian Andor on Rogue One, who everybody knows. Great actor. And this has got a ton of footage. But this is a real-life people.
Okay.
When I first saw it, I thought these people were 3D for some reason, but these are real people. And it's a whole new movie starring this Diego Luna. And this kind of goes into the background, behind-the-scenes type stuff, and how they're moving on to the next sequence. So this looks pretty badass.
We're building stages, we're rehearsing, we're training, we're trying costumes, we're doing everything to make sure we do the best show.
But you can check more of this on Twitter. Star Wars already posted this. Looks pretty awesome. This is like a 5-minute video, so we won't go through the whole video. Some other Star Wars stuff, news that came out. Taika Waititi is doing a Star Wars stuff. Sorry, Waititi.
Taika Waititi.
Yes, sorry. Waititi.
You gotta know your facts.
You know your facts, bro. Directed, Taika Waititi directed the first season finale of The Mandalorian, the Star Wars spinoff that was airing on Disney Plus, which was awesome show, and also played the assassin droid IG-11 on the show. He directed 2017's Thor Ragnarok and 2019's Jojo Rabbit, winning an Oscar for the best adapted screenplay for the latter. In May 2020, Lucasfilms revealed that he will direct and co-write a Star Wars film. So this is a tweet that was just sent yesterday. And doing something with movies, apparently. Do we have music in the background here?
Yeah, I'm writing as well.
All right, and then we got some other announcements here. Rangers of the Old Republic. There's not too much information on this one besides this tweet. But
is that a
let's
new
see.
game? No.
No, it's going to be... It's another original series. It says set within the timeline of The Mandalorian and is coming to Disney+. And then we got even more than that. More Star Wars stuff. Star Wars Visions is a series of animated shorts from the Japanese anime creators. Remember Animatrix that we got in the Matrix universe? It's like that, but with Star Wars. So, Star Wars Visions, coming from Japanese anime creators.
I think we need more. Is there anything more from Star Wars?
Yes, we got more.
There wasn't enough announcements. That's how I'm
like
feeling right now.
a massive dump of announcements of Star Wars yesterday. This is the last one of this week, and we'll move on to the next topics. The Acolyte. This is a mystery thriller from Leslie Headland, who is behind The Russian Doll on Netflix. And we don't know too much about it besides that Leslie Headland is going to be doing this. The Acolyte. A mystery thriller in the Star Wars universe. Might be pretty interesting. So anyways, for Star Wars fans, this was a massive news. Look forward to a lot of really cool stuff coming up in the next...
Discord, by the way. I'm hearing a lot of Discord.
Probably.
Okay.
Our Discord is busy, and I'm sharing the sound here, so... But anyways, let's move on to our first topic of news this week, and that is Maker News. Saw you busting some moves, making some stuff.
Prepping for robotics news, you know.
All right.
Starting early.
This one's not robotics news, unfortunately.
I know. I know.
This week, so in Maker News, the whole idea of this topic is to highlight those who we found making cool stuff throughout the week. And this week, we found this guy named Bite Size.
Hello everyone, my name is Zach, and you're watching another Bite Size build video. Today I'm going to show you.
And what he did was he created a gigantic working Arduino. So it's the biggest Arduino ever made, and it's fully functional. It's the Arduino Giga's PCB is made from 3/4-inch plywood, and the giant components represent a week and a half of 3D printing. The lettering and pin numbers are all carved in a CNC and filled in what appears to be caulking. And it's actually run on the back of it from an Arduino... what was it? What was the name of this? Arduino Nano.
Okay.
It's the smallest one.
Yeah.
Yes. There's an Arduino Nano on the back of this massive Arduino board.
Question.
Okay.
How powerful is that Arduino? Is it as powerful as the microcontroller, or is it like super powerful?
Well, it's literally an Arduino Nano.
Okay, so it's not like sending like 220 volts.
No.
Ah.
It's got just the facade.
It would
of
be
a
cool to have a
Arduino.
huge Arduino Nano that actually has all the power of
Yeah.
like scale. Like if it's like 100 times the scale, then all the powers are 100 times as well.
I almost hope that he made the cables to scale as well.
They are. The
cables.
The cables are to scale.
Do they have a
what it
huge
says.
USB-C or micro USB as well?
Well, you can see right here. Look at the size of those huge cables coming out of that tiny
Okay.
Arduino Nano. And then also, like, the reset button is from, like, an arcade machine. So it's this massive reset button. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. You can find this on Hackaday if you want to learn more about it or build your own.
Did he build anything with it in the end, or did he connect anything to it?
No, he just made a huge Arduino.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Is he from America?
Sounded like it.
Okay.
Could've been
Everything has to be
Canadian, I'm not
biggest.
sure.
We have the
It's
biggest
Texas.
Arduino in the world.
Yeah, it's probably from Texas. In other maker news this week, Ty Pawlowski, this guy on YouTube here, made mind control beer pong. And the whole idea behind it is, as you play and you get more tipsy, drinking your drinks, the beer pong will actually get easier. But when you start off, it's harder, so that the cups are moving, and as you have a brain scanner.
Yeah, the one.
So they see your concentration levels, and as your concentration levels start to slip, the cups will move less. So it like helps you if you get drunk. Maybe you can shoot better, or it might hurt you if you're, I don't know.
Is that promoting drinking?
It probably is.
No, but you can have pong with normal water or
Sure, you
Coca-Cola.
can drink
No one plays
Fanta.
beer pong with water.
It's beer
called
pong.
beer
It's
pong.
called beer pong for a reason.
Yeah, they use these
Non-alcoholic
little
beer
headbands
pong.
here, which I guess they used for other things, and then he took the brainwaves and put it into his little.
I just have a
gantry that moves
feeling
back
you
and
can
forth.
hack this game. You can like pretend like you're drunk.
So just don't look at what you're looking
like-
at. The last second, boom!
Yes, laser focus all of a sudden.
Yeah, I don't know how quick it does the changes and all that.
But I guess it's just the movement speed increases and decreases, right? So yeah,
Yeah, in
you
the
just,
beginning, it's really
you just
hard.
like release your focus totally, and then and you just look with your side of the eye that okay, it's about to enter the area where I should shoot the ball, and then you're like full focus, shoot the ball.
Oh, stand
Wait,
the
could
monk
we-
here.
Could that be connected to
Gotta
the,
change my focus.
Could that be connected to the internet? So like we have a brain scanner here.
And we play our games with a brain.
No, you can. People have
Right?
hooked these up as controllers. Too.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
we could
We should
play
do
it
that.
like that.
Like he even had it. He hooked up to his blinds changed.
And then
He's
because
just like blinds closed, and he's like, okay. They
we
closed.
had the beer pong. If it's a similar one, but mind controlled remotely.
You could.
Maybe.
That
Yeah.
would be okay.
You just think pong, pong, and then it shoots a ball. That's true. So there was that. You can check that out on Hackaday or on YouTube. Ty Pawlowski. He's an up-and-coming YouTuber who's making cool stuff. He's only got a few thousand subscribers, so I would say definitely go give him a subscription. He's doing some really nice, really high-quality videos, going through all the code and how he made everything. So definitely like to see stuff like that. All right, let's move on to the next topic of news, and this is robotics news. Now you can do your robot. There we
The
go.
moment I've been waiting for all week.
Yeah. Stan's been wanting to break those
Next time I
moves
should
out.
bring a power drill, you know.
True that.
All right.
And this week in robotics news, Hyundai has now taken control of Boston Dynamics in a $1.1 billion deal. Boston Dynamics has been getting tossed around a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of people have bought them recently. Now it's Hyundai.
Wait, really?
Hyundai now
But
has
who
taken
owned them
con-
before?
Wasn't it Japanese SoftBank?
SoftBank. Okay.
And before that, wasn't it Google or something?
Yeah, I remember either Amazon or Google. I think they owned before.
Yeah, so they're getting thrown around. I think a lot of people don't know what to do with these dogs. I think in the beginning, I think it was even in some military stuff in the
they
beginning.
wanted to use it in the military because on all the videos it looks cool, and the
Yeah.
idea was that it would just carry all your military equipment.
Yeah.
And then what you don't see in the videos is those things are super loud.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
the
when you-
original ones.
Yeah, so when
Yeah,
they move,
were
they're
super
loud, and they're like, okay, we cannot use it for military because if we're like trying to sneak in quietly,
It's like, wow, that's a covert animal-looking thing there.
let's go stealth mission.
Yeah, I remember they had gas-powered engines with these in the beginning. But now they've been getting better and better, but now it's getting tossed around. I don't know if it was a different round, and now Boston Dynamics
I mean,
is shifted control now is to Hyundai. But let's see here. No, they purchased controlling stake in the robot maker from SoftBank.
okay.
Because SoftBank was the...
I think Hyundai
controlling.
makes a lot of sense because Hyundai does a lot of like construction equipment, and you know the latest is what's that robot? The Boston Dynamics one, the dog, the new one, the one you can actually buy for 80,000.
Well, you can buy all of them right now.
Okay, but this one specifically. Spot, yeah.
And there's a Spot Mini.
Yeah, so the Spot, the one they actually sell for 80K to companies.
Hmm.
The idea is that you can walk around on like facilities or like on a construction site remotely to make sure everything is okay. And if Hyundai does like construction, like tractors and not or cranes and stuff like that, then it kind of somewhat blends in that they can sell high-tech construction.
Well, I mean, what's
stuff.
obvious is Boston Dynamics is at the top of their game in robotics. Not many people compete with them, so I don't think it's a bad purchase. I mean, it's gonna get easier and easier, and they've proven that they've been doing really well on all these different robots. This thing is like almost silent now.
True.
So compared to the rah, 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 rah we saw 6 years ago or more, this is a huge improvement.
It's
but
just
yeah.
a long-term investment, I guess, with a lot of burn rate right now. I don't know if they are making much revenue, so they just gotta wait, I guess.
Well, Boston Dynamics, I think they sold their most recent one. I think we talked about it some weeks back. They sold a ton of these.
Okay.
It was like tens of millions of dollars worth of these robots, and they're like, we don't even know what people are going to do with them.
Right,
People
but
are
why
just
would
buying 'em.
SoftBank sell it then? It makes no sense.
Maybe they wanted to
For
go a
how
different
much
direction.
did they buy it? Does it say?
1.1
No,
billion.
no, but for how much did SoftBank? Or
I don't remember what SoftBank bought it for.
okay, because that would be interesting.
I don't think they bought the entire company, SoftBank. I think there's a
Okay.
bunch of different owners.
Okay, okay.
Hyundai is taking over approximately 80% stake in the company, while its previous owner SoftBank will retain 20%.
Okay, but that's still like basically they bought the company. 80% is.
Yeah, yeah. But I don't know if there's any other owners that still exist. I'm sure there's smaller ones. But yeah, same on the topic of Hyundai. There's more news about Hyundai this week. Hyundai plans to put you in a flying taxi in just 8 years. Its urban air mobility projects are full speed ahead with for intricacy flights and even cargo transportation. Hyundai is all in on flying taxis, or urban air mobility vehicles as it likes to call them. On Thursday, the Korean automaker delivered new details on its plans for UAMs, which it doesn't tell me what that means. It wants to put passengers in such a vehicle in 2028. They showed off this vehicle at CES in 2020, which they were partnering up with Uber to do like taxis,
Okay.
which I mean, that makes sense. But yeah, it's actually apparently going forward, and they're actually going to make this, and they want to fly people around in a taxi service by 2028.
Are they electric or are they jet engines or not jet? Sorry.
It's not jet.
Well, fuel engines.
I think these were electric,
Okay.
if I remember at the CES announcement.
Okay. I think there's another company actually in Florida that has like these.
Yeah, it's electric. It's electric.
There's another company in Florida. I don't remember the exact name, but they're doing the same. But they said in like 2 years they're gonna have already in Florida these.
Okay.
But one thing I don't get is like, so the main issue with like having like flying in like small distances just for like a taxi.
It's a lot of issues.
It's a lot of energy. It's like not efficient way of transportation. And it's like usually like the way you advance certain technologies, you try to have as little energy used for something as possible. But now we're in that sense, we're going kind of backwards because it's like more energy used for going from A to B
Yeah, it's probably not going to be cheap
at all.
to fly this around. I mean, they already do helicopter taxi services. I mean, that
Yeah.
exists.
Isn't
So this
it
just
like,
to look cool.
isn't it like in New York they have that you can go from the airport quickly to the downtown?
I think it's in a lot of places. I mean,
Yeah.
helicopters have been around for a long time. So what makes this better than a helicopter?
It
Looks like a drone.
It's autonomous, I guess. Is it?
Or
Or is it teleoperated? Or is it?
No, it's none of those. It's
Okay.
just a flying thing with lots of propellers on it.
Okay.
So you could probably go a decent speed forward, but I mean, helicopters go a decent speed forward too.
How do you
so-
make a next-gen taxi? Like, instead of one helicopter, you put many propellers, and then it looks...
Yeah.
And the more you put,
It's that like
the
it's like
next generation
It's like
it is.
Pin My Ride exhibit. I heard you like propellers. So I put propellers on your propellers because that's what this looks like.
It's like...
It's
we
got
need
like
more-
80 propellers
We
on
need
the
more
thing.
propellers.
Yeah, so Hyundai, he'll see it in 8 years.
Pimp My
apparently.
Ride was a MTV show for the people who don't know about 15 years ago.
Yeah. So the
Just making sure, we
I think
covered.
people know exhibit.
So if you don't know, the cool part was
Still
making
relevant.
as big rims as possible, and then putting as many LCD screens as possible. That was the
Yeah, we
thing.
heard
And
you, like-
speakers.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's
Or
like-
waterfalls or popcorn machines.
What was the house equivalent of that show?
Oh,
Cribs. No.
the home renovation one where they do the whole move that bus.
Yeah, move the bus.
All right,
Yeah.
but let's move back to the Pimp My Drone.
But they also had a concept, Hyundai, of walking cars. I saw this like a week or two back. Actually, maybe I should have included it here, but it was like cars that had legs,
Okay.
but then they also could roll. So
But-
you could like go off road with your leg and then come back on, and it was supposed to be more safe.
But isn't like, again,
So
energy
Hyundai's coming up with
efficiency.
crazy stuff. I don't think that's a bad thing. At least someone's doing it.
Next up, we got Gundam Taxi.
There was also that.
Yeah.
huge robots carrying.
If Hyundai
you
does it,
around.
okay.
Did you guys
Gundams.
mention that Japanese company that does the hovering cars or the flying ones? They got announced also.
I don't know. There's
Yeah,
a ton of them.
It was like Monday or Tuesday announced that they will be looking to get into production already next year.
Gundam
And they had
taxis?
they had their first successful flight.
Okay. I
mean,
don't know. I didn't see it.
Nope.
I'll pull it up and I'll mention it later.
Okay, pull it up. All
Pull
right,
it
let's
up,
move
Alexi.
on. Pull it up, Jamie.
Jamie.
Skydriving.
Skydriving.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I've heard of it already.
Yeah, they had a
It was
demonstration.
some while ago already. Some
Yeah.
months ago.
First public demonstration August 25th, but then they had like official tests that was considered to a pass, so they can kind of go into production, I guess.
Yeah, I've seen their
Maybe.
deck. They park on the side of highways, and then you can get out there
Yeah.
and catch a bus and
And it's
stuff.
small. It's just for like one person at least. The ones that they've been testing, and they're super small, but they have 4 propellers.
I mean.
Yeah, we'll
just
see. I don't know.
propellers.
I'm a little bit skeptical on this type of stuff.
Same
It
here.
didn't seem like the most stable thing when I was looking at the flight. It just feels like there's so little margin for error.
It's just flying around is just not efficient. The same as what like Stan was saying. You're pushing air under your car to stay up and then fly. And then if everybody's doing it, it's going to be the most noisiest city ever.
Yeah. I remember when
Yeah, but
I
in
can't get any
movies they
sleep.
do it, and
Yeah, they
it's
go
okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
when they get it to that level,
What is that? What are they controlled by when that makes a sound like that?
hopes and dreams.
I remember talking about the
Movie
sound
magic.
of
Yeah.
talking about the sound of drones. I remember it was like 5 years ago. I got to mess with the DJI drone, so I bring it home.
The one
And
you crashed.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I take it home to show to my like family and stuff. Then I get it off like our area, like next to the house.
Mm.
First 5 minutes, somebody comes. Can you shut your drone, please? My kids are sleeping.
Really?
Yeah, because they're super loud. It's
Yeah, imagine that everywhere.
it's not
Like, that's
so-
why the drone delivery is probably not going to happen.
Imagine
And,
suburban area.
and then especially flying people. Those are even louder.
Actually,
Helicopters are loud, for those who don't know. There's
Of
like,
course. Imagine.
It's like, they're flying everywhere, and this one's got 8 of them.
yeah, but
Imagine-
everybody's gonna be walking around in those new Apple, head noise canceling headphones anyway, so
Ah,
it's
that's
okay.
I don't know. The thing
Get
is,
with the future, man.
people are gonna be imagine you're flying that for the first time. You're like, what's happening? That's why it's gonna be loud, even
Yeah.
if the drone is quiet in itself.
Yeah, I bet it's scary. The first time you fly one of these things.
I think the drone delivery might be a thing though.
It's too loud.
Not
They got to do it
efficient.
in a different way.
They what's his name? Michael Jordan on his personal golf course, well, it's public. He has drone delivery already on it. for like refreshments and whatever.
know,
so instead of
It's
kiosk,
a golf course.
yeah, instead of kiosk,
There's no one
it's
complaining on a golf course.
Well, no, he owns it, and it's
His golf
yeah,
course. Okay,
so-
well.
You know,
Yeah, I mean, cool. If I have my own huge golf course, I'd be flying all kinds of stuff.
So I mean,
Why isn't he doing rocket service to his place? Boosh, explodes, then you grab the drink out of the rubble.
I don't know, man. It feels like
I mean, I feel like we should ask him.
Yeah, we should.
he could just also have wheel drones, you know, just driving.
Yeah, wheels are very efficient.
Very efficient.
No, they want a drone because to save time, and then he has go-karts that go like golf carts that go 60 miles per hour on it because he's
Make them
like
600 miles an hour. That's what I want to see.
I'm just saying, like, Elon Musk could do the same thing on a grander scale. Be like, I'm tired of this. I want flying cars, and I'm going to build my own city.
No,
that's
he's
gonna
doing
have them.
tunnels.
Elon Musk has been vocal that he's totally against all of the flying
Okay,
cars.
some other billionaire. You got the point, though.
Yeah, but none of them are supporting because the reality is it's very inefficient. It's very loud. You can't do it with some magnet propulsion
sounds
thing. It doesn't
cool.
exist.
But,
It sounds awesome as long as they go.
but they don't.
But they don't do that.
They go,
So they go. And then you're
I'm just disappointed.
There's your
Jetsons.
pizza.
Jetsons is not going to be a reality, I guess.
It will.
When
but
they get to
we're-
the-
we're just not there yet.
We need to get some crazy orb of energy that you can stick inside of things, like a nuclear, futuristic
Antimatter.
thing.
An-
Antimatter. Yes. Anyways, that's for news in 2300 something.
77.
Yeah, 2077. Speaking of 2077, our next topic of news is game news.
See what I did there?
Yeah, nice segue. All right. Yeah, so everybody knows 2077 Cyberpunk came out this week.
Really?
I'm not going to talk about it because we
Really?
talked about it last week.
Really?
Talk about it.
Did it?
I've been watching it like crazy on Facebook and YouTube. Like Dr. Disrespect has been playing it a lot. It's been
how does it look?
hilarious. It looks like a great game.
Yeah.
It's single player. There's no multiplayer support yet. But I mean, it was like 30,000 people watching Dr. Disrespect play.
That's insane.
It was pretty cool. It was like 9-hour stream. He's like, oh, we only got to like Act 2 in 9 hours of gameplay.
Yeah.
So it's a huge, long game.
But I feel like there's like too much Cyberpunk everywhere right now. Like
it's a bit overhyped.
yesterday we opened, you know, this website 9gag, where they have all the memes and stuff. So we had ads of Cyberpunk. I had ads of Cyberpunk everywhere on that website, just ads, and all the content was Cyberpunk.
Okay.
So like
everybody's posting
two out of
9gag
3
stuff.
memes were Cyberpunk, and then ads everywhere were Cyberpunk. So it's like, and everything is just Cyberpunk.
Well,
I mean, you got to give them props. They did a great job on marketing this
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
that's what I'm
Like,
thinking.
it's like the best marketing I've seen on a game in so long.
But you just gaming has taken over everything on social media for the next probably month, 2 months
There's
maybe.
still people out of work sitting at home playing games.
Yeah, when you're
so
stuck at home.
It's crazy.
it's like the only thing you want to talk about. And you're like, can't wait till I play that game.
Yeah, Cyberpunk.
Also,
Yeah, I
what's
s-
like another as large game as Cyberpunk right now? Or what's the latest?
That's true.
Warcraft?
It's yeah, no one cares
No.
about World of Warcraft, like in the mainstream.
Yeah.
they're gonna.
Yeah, there's no real big game that came out.
no.
There
And
is.
like Halo wouldn't
There
be
is.
either, even if it came out
There
right
is, but I know you're gonna tell about it later.
now. Oh, you
That
do?
mobile.
But
thing.
what is it that?
Ah.
Why was Cyberpunk so
Rage
big? Like, why is it so hyped?
Because it's a good studio that had some other games, and
Keanu Reeves,
it had.
cult hero.
Well, they started adding all this stuff later, but it was this cool future
But didn't-
hyperwave, synthwave style that no one's seen. It's like a futuristic.
Didn't they do Witcher as well? Isn't it the same company?
I think they did Witcher.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Well, there you go. They have like huge reputation of making awesome RPGs, and then
Yeah.
a super nice theme. I think overall like the synthwave and like futuristic, but like
Yeah.
punk destruction style has been pretty.
Yeah. No one's
mainstream
really done
nowadays.
anything this style
No.
too well.
And then next week is a new Call of Duty map or something like that. So
Yeah, but no one cares. Everybody's playing Cyberpunk.
Everybody
Yeah.
plays Cyberpunk.
we'll see.
So anyways, I wasn't going to talk about Cyberpunk, but we did anyway.
Yes.
We got some other news. So last week we talked about Master Chief from Halo potentially coming onto Fortnite, and it is real. He's actually coming. So let's play the video here. So this just came out from Epic. It was on the Twitter. They posted this, and it is now official. Hell yeah, man. Master Chief.
Oh yeah.
I'm not okay with
Oh
this.
yeah.
I actually like.
Give me that.
This would be the only way I would
Give me
play
that.
Fortnite.
Yes.
that.
Okay. You're spot on.
I've tried to play Fortnite.
I don't.
I
Get
have
it.
forced myself to conjure up bridges,
Give me that.
and I cannot
We
get
got-
my head around it. But if I have Halo guy,
We got
Master Chief man,
We got a Halo guy of our own.
yeah, we got Master Chief
Wait,
right
let-
here.
Whoa! Don't touch the microphone.
All I can think of
Halo
is
guy.
like Fortnite when
Well,
they
we
play.
can't see it,
I'm
Stan.
bringing it. Wait.
Why don't you sit him down? We haven't talked to Master Chief.
Stan,
And
What
that's
am I
why the
gonna
hell are you in
sit-
Fortnite?
Master Chief is bigger than Stan. He's having trouble holding him up.
That's true. Master Chief's huge, and he's wearing lederhosen, and surrogate socks and surrogate hoodie. He's been in a lot of different games. You just don't know. This dude's worn out.
The original
He is so worn out.
Oktoberfest.
He was,
He doesn't even want to look at anybody.
he was in Star Wars as well.
Oh no!
That's
Okay.
hey, don't show his
You
face.
can never see his face. His
original-
face stays attached to the
This
helmet.
is the original mythical creature of Oktoberfest. Halo Master Chief.
But anyways,
I'm
also
almost letting Fortnite go with this, just because of that marketing clip. Holy crap, that was awesome.
that was pretty cool. Also, they announced that The Walking Dead's Daryl and Mikoni. Mikoni? Have you watched Walking Dead?
Yes.
Who's Mikoni?
I don't know.
Wait, you mean
Choni?
the TV show?
Yeah.
Yes. McConey.
I don't know who that is.
Anyways,
I
The
watched
Walking
it.
Dead's Daryl and Mikoni characters are also going to have Fortnite characters. Okay, so we're seeing Fortnite turning into like a Super Smash Bros. Of shooting. That's
Well, they've been
That's
doing
pretty
that
obvious
forever,
right now.
adding new. But I like that, like Fortnite. I like that it adds stuff from any game. It's like it's a platform for skins from anywhere. You can have like any skin kind of any other totally different game or movie or whatever other character.
So Mikoni
Yeah.
is the black lady with the swords.
so
From...
you're
I
talking to the wrong guy.
Oh,
I
you
have a-
guys never watched?
Okay,
I don't watch that show.
if McDonald's marketing is listening, on Fortnite they should have a Ronald McDonald skin that you get
And
if
hamburger lure.
If you buy a special burger in McDonald's, like I don't know, like a new Big Mac 2.0 or something,
Okay.
or Fortnite edition, you get a
Okay.
code, you can activate it and you can get a Ronald McDonald skin. Think about it.
That would be pretty good.
That would be
true.
pretty cool.
But it'd be so creepy to watch him do the dance with the big clown shoes.
Yeah.
and instead of a grenade,
would
he
have
just throws a
nightmares.
Big Mac at you and it explodes.
And then they should also like Burger King could get in there. You know, the Burger King
Think
mascot.
Yeah, you could
pretty
fight Burger
epic.
King versus Taco Bell
So
versus
he just
Pizza Hut.
he whips out a sword.
Yeah, I mean, Fortnite is trying to make this metaverse. Like I've said before, they're trying to make the place where everything happens. You can order stuff there, you play there, you talk to your friends there, you do everything in Fortnite. It's like this universe that you never want to come out of. And this is just one step towards that. So as more companies start putting stuff in there, it's going to validate it even more as this hub, and Fortnite's going to get bigger and bigger.
I think it's gonna work because if you think about, well, a good example is Call of Duty. For example, when I started playing, I was young, like 12, whatever. Now, pushing 30s, and there's people older than me who are still super into it, and we've grown with the game and we want to keep playing it. So Fortnite is exactly the same, but it's the younger generation. So if they can keep those people interested in it and captivate maybe some new audience as well, it's gonna keep being a thing.
Yeah, we'll see if they crack the code. Along with Master Chief, it says that there's going to be a full set. He's going to have the Pelican Glider, the miniature Pelican Carrier, and the Gravity Hammer. For those who are
The
interested.
gravity hammer. Wait, no sword?
No sword, unfortunately. That would have been probably too OP.
That would be so cool. Can you imagine you jump up and you just lunge at people in their little buildings?
Yeah, the sword was pretty awesome. But people are building bridges and stuff.
And anyways, McDonald's, if you're
But
listening,
they're wooden.
Wooden bridges.
If you need marketing tips, throw us a message. We will help you out.
Ronald McDonald, Fortnite skin.
Just wait for it. In other game news this week, Elder Scrolls Online Gates of Oblivion is revealed for 2021. Bethesda's Softworks and ZeniMax Online Studios unveiled the next chapter of the Elder Scrolls Online titled Gates of Oblivion, the successor to the year-long Dark Heart of Skyrim saga takes players deep into the fiery trenches of Oblivion. We'll be facing off against Dragon, the main antagonist of the Elder Scrolls for Oblivion, the foe of mortal races. And this trailer was revealed at the Game Award shows. And you're hunting the... No, Dagon. Sorry, I've never played this game. You're hunted by Dagon in your dreams. So yeah, she's touching this book, and there's like a satanic star on the ground.
Man. I don't know. I never got this game, like the Elder Scrolls Online.
And there's book burning in this game, it looks like. And anyways,
Maybe pause the sound. It's really loud.
well, here it is, but I don't think I'm here. But yeah, this is coming up now. It's huge news. Elder Scrolls Online Gates of Oblivion. Has anybody played this game?
No.
I never got it.
Elder
like
Scrolls?
I tried checking it out, and I was like, "Yo, I'll play World of Warcraft."
How does it differentiate from what is that game? Dragon Age? Yeah, Dragon Age.
January 21, 2020.
Seem very similar.
Wait, what? That's the wrong... That's the wrong date right there. What does that say? No, I think that was their original Elder
You
Scrolls.
sure it's not some old news you
So
found?
the game is out.
From
Go
like
buy it.
2 years
It's been
ago.
a year.
Released 8 hours ago. So no, this is not old news. Maybe the video was just an old video.
Maybe the journalist just trolled you, Shane. With
Yeah, they're
on
like,
some
haha,
old
Shane, this is wrong.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
news. Definitely. There we go.
No, that was probably a video from the original one that came out just in the past, and now this new one. The main antagonist is this Mahurin's Dagon. Revealed
Coming
for 2021.
January 2020.
Coming January 2000.
It's like we're in the past, bro.
All right, and now here's the news that Stan really wants to talk about. This week,
Oh,
League of Legends
yes.
Wild Rift open beta expanded to Europe, Middle East, and more regions and in Southeast Asia. So it's only open to Vietnam, Oceania, Taiwan, Turkey, Russia, the Middle East, and North Africa, and only some European countries have started to get access. I guess we have it in Finland,
Yes.
because Stan's been playing this.
I don't
And it's
know,
supposed to
man.
be in Americas in spring 2021. So, Europeans got it before Americans this time.
Yes.
Like a
well,
full
actually,
3 or
you know,
so
in,
months.
in Asian countries, you could play it like 5 months ago already
Okay.
for testing. That was like the most annoying.
But you can download the APK and just...
No, it won't let you.
It says it right here.
But it won't.
If case the beta's not in your region, you can download the APK and
Maybe-
the OBB files. And then you would need a VPN to play it.
Yeah, but with the VPN, maybe yes.
Yeah. But anyways, looks pretty cool, right?
Yes.
You've been playing it, so why don't you give us some the details?
The game is awesome. If you've been playing League of Legends like me for more than 10 years, you will enjoy because it's exactly the same game. Really nicely optimized for mobile. Like the controls are super smooth. And the nice part is that with League of Legends, you have to play for like 40 to 30 minutes a game at least. And here you play the same stuff, but in like 10 to 15 minutes. So it's way faster, easy to play on the go. The graphics are super nice. The champions have all the same features. So it's pretty nice. One thing though I'm not happy about is how long it took for me to try this game. I've like subscribed to play this game I think 1 year ago already, or 1.5 years ago, because they had like on Google Play that you could pre-register to play the game. So you're waiting, and it's like there's an article, hey, now it's available, and you check, oh, it's available in that country. Oh, it's available in that country. So I already gave up like 4 months ago already. That,
Okay.
I'm just never gonna.
And then it came
get
out
that.
this last
And
week.
then like it just started updating, and I was like, come on, really? And then now everybody can play. Like I pre-registered so long ago. I've been waiting.
Right, so it was pointless to
and it was
pre-register.
pointless to even pre-register. It's like there's nothing. It didn't feel nice to me. It's like now everybody can play it in Finland.
Stan is very mad.
I am so sad.
You should start sending
Like
some
that
emails.
one game I really wanted to test as early as possible, and I just don't get access to it even though I pre-register.
Not good, Riot.
Not cool, man. Not cool.
Not cool.
I'm gonna call Ronald McDonald now.
Call Ronald McDonald. Let's take him down.
Yeah.
Ronald of Legends. Wild Burgers is the next game coming out.
Wild.
Next up on the game news, McDonald's is releasing their own game.
Yeah, next is yeah, exactly. Ronald Legends. All right, let's go to our
Ronald
next.
McDonald Battlestar Galactica.
Let's go to the next topic of news, and that is arcade news. This week in arcade news, we've got 3 big news that came out. The first one, which is probably the biggest, people are incredibly hyped for the new Super Nintendo World. It's launching in Osaka, Japan, and you're actually driving in a real Mario Kart on a roller coaster, and then they actually battle each other. And you wear AR goggles, and you're somehow battling while you're in the roller coaster. There's 2 roller coasters battling.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
what? So
Yeah,
wait,
but
is
look
it,
at this staircase with the Koopa on the top there.
Wow.
That's pretty cool looking.
so is it on
That's
a
when you're
track?
waiting in line, I guess, you get to see this dude.
It's on a track?
It is a
coaster.
roller coaster on a track. And I don't know if the speed of the things adjust, but it's 4 players per roller coaster.
So when is this opening? This was opening in...
I think it's supposed to have already opened
It
because
opened.
of
already.
I think it's opening early
This
next
Corona
year,
stuff
if I'm
is-
not wrong.
Yeah.
Something like that.
blocking.
It was
the thing.
supposed to open, I think, end of summer
Super
already.
Nintendo World.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on a rail. And then I think each of those is like 4. See, it's like, I don't know if those are all connected still. If it's like 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, or it's 4 individual driving on the rail, and you race against whoever's on the other rail. But you're doing something with these AR glasses and shooting probably.
Man,
This is the same track.
But look at that. That looks so
That's
sick.
crazy.
That's like a Disney World for Nintendo.
Could we have a like company meeting on...
Yeah, next
Retreat?
company retreat, we're going to Universal Studios Super Nintendo World.
I'm sure we'll get more updates of that
No.
place once it opens up, and
Yeah, there's going to be people flying there just to do that.
that's the same roller coaster
Man.
that someone said is world's biggest Mario Kart track. to us.
this year
That's
they
not
were
a track.
this year they were supposed to
Get
have,
out of here with this.
this year they were supposed to have Olympics in Japan. Now it's the
Supposed to have Mario World,
and
man.
everything is postponed.
Yeah. Those
I
dang,
wonder
dang
why.
Corona. Those the Corona beers, man.
All right,
Do a lot of damage.
what's up next?
Next in arcade news this week,
It's a Pong.
this thing.
Is this also mind control?
Unfortunately
Pong.
not. The Atari Pong Mini Junior is arriving, and the price is... How much do you guys think this is going to cost?
$1 million.
$1,000
Closer.
million dollars.
$1,000 million.
Wait,
okay,
what
did
is
you
wait,
say?
what is it?
It's
Like how-
Atari Mini Pong system.
Like, is it
Like a
the
pong
actual,
pong?
like it's on top of table? It's not like table
How
size.
big
It's
is it?
mini. I think it's mini. It's going to be small.
That's gonna cost
So
like
you have a little dial, and then he could have the other dial, and then you could play Pong back and forth.
shouldn't cost more than
I mean, this feels like it should have
$50.
came out like in the 80s, but
Yeah.
okay, it's coming out
all
now.
right, all right.
It's gonna be like 200.
Let's make bets.
And I'll give you an
idea.
idea. It's coming from the U.S. Canadian distributor Arcade 1UP, who does the
1UP,
stuff in
yeah.
Walmart and the other ones.
Okay,
arcade
Walmart.
machines.
Okay, you gave me a hint. It's gonna be cheap. Walmart. Let's say $129.99.
Damn, I was gonna say
Okay.
125.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with 200.
They're gonna
Jesus
overprice it.
Christ, Stan! How the hell did you get that?
Really?
Exactly.
Oh yeah,
It's 129.
129. No,
How the hell did
That
you?
is
Because
no
he saw it was a
material.
he saw it was the
saw the
title of the
material.
It's
podcast.
a tiny word right there. 129. When he said it, I was like,
As soon as you said
something else.
as
I'm
soon as
gonna-
you saent the title of the podcast, he googled it.
I was about to say I was about to say 500, and then you said Walmart, and I was like, okay, it's gotta be cheaper.
But that's still freaking expensive. Come on, $129 for this? You can buy use a Nintendo Switch.
I don't know. Maybe I'll
Play a real
I'll
game.
buy it for if your grandpa plays Atari games or used to play a lot, you buy it to him for a nice
I
present.
don't know. It looks like cheap plastic. I don't know.
Justify that for
$129
$130.
Yeah, especially if it's like this big.
Should be like $49.
I mean, this game, you can buy the original Atari for less than $100.
Yeah, so it's like
Play
actual
this with the
Pong.
paddles, so you can sit in parts of your couch and actually play with the real paddle controller. Anyways, I don't want to put this thing down. It's maybe it's fun. I don't know. And other news.
Wait. Go
What?
back.
Okay. Well, what? Want to see something here?
Yeah, for only $129 in Walmart, you can get this yourself. What are you waiting for? Christmas is coming.
Yeah. Stan somehow knew it. The
Yeah.
price
Why get a
exactly.
PS5 or Xbox? when you
Yeah,
can
don't get
this?
that.
Why would you wait? Why
Yeah.
would you wait for months just to get this instead?
But seriously, a Nintendo Switch Lite is got to be around the same price right now. Aren't they less than like $150?
I'll check it.
Like, that's nuts to play one game.
You can get a Raspberry Pi for $40
That's true, and emulate them.
and make all of this. Actually, you can put a screen on top. You can make two.
Wow, it's a lot of
Yeah,
work.
Nintendo Switch Lites are $200.
Yeah, and then you get a used one.
You can get it refurbished. Yeah,
Yeah. Anyways,
dude. Even
Um,
Cyberpunk is like
you know,
2.5 times cheaper. Than
best
this.
of luck to these people.
Yeah, congrats
Uh,
on the biggest ripoff of the year there. If they make that work,
I don't know. It's for people trying to relive their past. So
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure
true.
there is a market.
there is a market for sure.
In other news, in arcade news this week, Star Trek, the one from Data East, not the Stern model, is getting finally a color DMD screen.
So they're getting your screen.
It's from 1991, the Star Wars from Data East. So this is finally coming out, and they were saying that they think it didn't come out earlier because this model has some weird size DMD screen that other machines didn't have. So this kind of is
Wait,
now
did you
one
say
of the
Star?
last.
You said Star Wars.
Star Trek.
Star Trek, sorry. Too much Star Wars in the beginning of this podcast.
We need more.
All right, I don't have any more this week. But yeah, Star Trek from Data East, 1991 game, finally getting a color. So if you have
wait.
this game, go get yourself
Yeah,
a color
I have a
screen.
question. So, could it be possible that somebody bought a game in 1991 and kept writing, "I want
when
a
is
color
color coming?
every year"?
My TV's color
You would
now.
keep writing
I got a
to
phone now
the creators, to the
that has
manufacturer.
my movies
every-
on it. And
It's
now I
like-
got this.
It's like that Razer toaster guy. who
Razer
keeps asking
toaster?
for a Razer toaster.
What's a Razer toaster?
There's a group on, Razer, the company that's like
Make scooters?
laptops.
Oh,
and
that
gaming
Razer.
equipment.
Okay, yeah.
So there's a guy on Facebook has been for like 8 years already demanding that they make a Razer toaster.
Ah, right, and they're actually gonna make a toaster.
Yeah. Well, they keep
A
telling.
fake one.
They keep telling they'll make a Razer toaster and never do. But
Okay.
this feels like the same. Like some guy in 1991 started doing exactly the same thing. We want colors. DMD screen for
Oh,
this
I guess
game.
this website, colordmd.com, they make different screens.
Ah, okay.
So it wasn't like Data East, the company who made the pinball machine, came out with it.
Okay.
But they finally, I don't know, the community has pushed, and people got color on these screens.
Ezekiel Lockman is asking the real question in chat. Are we getting Star Trek pinball on SurrogateTV?
It's going to be in black and white.
Who knows?
I don't know. That would be great. If you have one, let's have a chat and hook it up. But yeah, that's it from arcade news this week. Let's hop on to the next topic, which is esports news.
Who is sponsoring esports this time, Shane? Is it the government, the mayor of London,
don't think-
or
Which
Which
Intel?
country has been invested in? I'm gonna go with UK.
UK is hot on creating esports jobs.
I think India.
Ooh, that would be nice.
Closer.
Wait,
Closer
so,
than
like,
Russia.
China.
This week in Qatar.
Whoa!
Sports Tech, Qatar Sports Tech, accelerating esports in the country. Qatar Sports Tech was originally designed to accelerate the sports industry in Qatar and the Middle Eastern region by providing startups with access to investment, expertise, and connections, as well as developing the startups and the programs by way of mentorship. The company's accelerator program, which takes place over 3 months period on a biannual basis in Qatar's capital, Doha, sees 10 startups selected to take place. These startups are chosen by different criteria in 4 sectors: athlete and team, fan and viewer, mega sports events, and esports. Applications for cohort 4 are still open and ready to run at the end of January 2021. And they've had some startups come through on esports already, like Spawnix Tech, Smart Clothing,
Smart clothing for
and
esports.
Broadcast Solutions, and some financial sports planning platforms. And then
How much
this year, Jordan-based organization Fate Esports was selected among Qatar sports
Jordan? Qatar?
tech third cohort, showcasing the firm's willingness to invest in different esports ventures with the ultimate goal to boost Qatar's competitive gaming sector. Fate scouts and nurtures top esports players.
Wait, are we in Jordan or Qatar? You said Jordan, then you went back to Qatar.
A Jordan-based startup
Right.
went to this Qatar accelerator.
Got it.
Learning.
Stick with me, people.
We lost it.
This
We
is so
lost
complex.
so many investments.
Because you were thinking of Michael Jordan earlier, and now you're getting all confused.
And then I was like drones and flying cars and just
Yeah,
Hyundai.
they're like, how do people transport?
Hyundai.
How can it be possible that someone from Jordan gets to Qatar? Doesn't make any sense.
It's Robotaxi. Those drones flying around.
Yeah, so this Fate is closely connected with telecom giant Orange, and they're running esports tournaments in the Middle East. And this QST, Qatar Sports Tech, has scouted already 4,264 startups and received 1,300 applications for over 80 countries, investing $1.25 million across 30 different startups within 18 months. And that's the news for that.
Well, someone is investing really well because that's a 4K capture at 60p.
oh god.
Boom.
All right.
The
So
weirdest.
anyways,
the
yeah,
weirdest
so there's
part,
esports blown up everywhere.
the weirdest
a lot
part I
of
heard about
That's
this
the esports news of
is
the week.
the esports clothing.
Esports clothing,
There,
yeah.
I'll never get that. There's like also all the
Yeah,
clothing.
they have a
brands
special
do that.
name for that clothing, too.
Yeah, like esports. I think Adidas or Nike had the.
Smart clothing.
Isn't it just like football shirts
Yeah.
with esports logos?
Yeah, and I think the next generation
No,
of
that's dumb
esports
clothing. You need smart
you're gonna
clothing.
have LEDs on your clothes itself.
They
just
already
like on
have
your-
those. I've
We
seen
talked about
those.
this.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I don't understand the guys the esports clothing like the sports jerseys. Like,
Oh, are we really going back to that?
It's in the
discussion?
game.
A lot of perspiration when you're hitting those switches, man.
The only cool.
If I'm super intense, like my armpits start sweating.
the only cool.
most
I
of
don't even
us,
realize I'm like,
most of us
ah.
sit in our boxers or sweatpants anyways when we play video games.
That's true, so you don't feel it.
The only actual.
Randomly said that.
It's true. Why are you sitting in a full suit when you're playing a game in your
It's
house?
compact and light and cheap.
What, your boxers?
Yes.
And you're ventilating.
yes.
Yeah.
The
Then
only
you feel the drips coming down your body instead of getting absorbed.
talking
That's
about
why you need smart clothing.
esports clothing. I don't know about esports
How
clothing,
much
but
do you
one.
sweat when you game? I'm sorry.
I feel a drop. Drop.
Yeah, if you play super intensively, your brain is working hard.
Yeah.
You're like,
It's working really hard at playing Minesweeper.
yeah. the
Don't
solitaire.
get the bomb.
Microsoft Pinball.
Yes.
Yeah, 3D pinball.
One thing I don't know that didn't. I don't know why it didn't become big. I played once on this Logitech controller, not sponsored, that had a cooler on the center part. So when you were playing, your hands would get cooled all the time. So if you're playing a game like FIFA, it's actually pretty useful.
That's true.
But I
Yeah,
don't
hands
know.
get sweaty.
Yeah, I don't know why nobody.
But the new Xbox Series or Series X controller has pretty nice grip for those with sweaty palms.
Yeah, but it's about like cooling, the active cooling, just like the CPU.
Yeah, you just need a little CPU cooler.
Yeah.
That's what people do on pinball or paintball helmets to keep their things cool. And you also do it in VR headsets. People hack in little CPU coolers.
Randomly said that he actually meant smart clothing by smart boxers, so you have a screen on them.
And LEDs.
And playing like this.
No, you were just like hunched down like this on your couch, like this,
Just laying
and
down.
then just right there. Like,
For those not seeing, Alexei has his legs behind his head right now, and he's
Like-
playing in his crotch.
I did
It's
that,
crazy.
yes.
You can't see it.
it's
Alright.
crazy, yeah.
But he's got.
All right, I think
his
like-
knees are here right
I'm
now.
stuck.
and his
Fezza,
legs
can
are
you
shooting
help?
out.
I feel
Can
like
you
we
lift
should
my
go
leg
to
as
the,
I'm stuck?
to the next.
So the next.
Sure.
Are we still on esports news? All right. The next esports news this week: Philadelphia Fusion shifting team operations to South Korea for the Overwatch League 2021 season. They will move their operations to Seoul, Korea, to compete against Pacific Division teams for the 2021 season. The organization announced on Twitter on Wednesday. They're saying it's due to COVID, but they're going to try to continue to take place. I guess in Korea, they're still running these Overwatch tournaments, and they say that no matter what our physical location, we'll continue to bring grand finals championship title to our incredible Fusion fans and the city of brotherly love, which I guess is supposed to be Philadelphia. In 2019, Comcast Spectacor announced plans to erect a $50 million arena for this esports team, Philadelphia Fusion. And in September, it finally broke ground, so they started making it. The Fusion Arena would be capable of hosting 3,500 people and be used just for the Overwatch leagues.
Okay.
So that's pretty nuts. They're gonna put $50 million for this esports team to have their own arena, basically. So instead of like the Miami Dolphins,
Yeah.
or whatever, you got the Philadelphia Fusion, and it's their computers in the middle of an arena with tons of.
Viewership seats. Or
It's crazy.
I think
but
that makes
it's
sense,
so,
though.
It's so cool though.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally that's how sports, like actual like soccer and whatever, have developed. People were such fans that you need to build arenas.
Yeah. I mean, people watch these tournaments online.
Yeah.
They'd probably show up to watch them in person
Yeah,
too. If
think
you
about
watch
all
Twitch,
the League of
like, I would
Legends games
totally,
in Korea or whatever.
I would
so-
totally, if they had an arena and Doctor's Respect showed up at the arena, I think there's a ton of people who
Could
would
you
show
imagine
up.
watching him live streaming like this and then he's
Even
just,
if it was just his computer in the center of an arena, like a comedian, sits in the center.
Stand-up
Like Dane
comedian.
Cook had the arena and he was in the middle and everybody's around
oh
him.
yes.
You could have Doctor's Respect there playing anything, and you'd get thousands of people.
You know that what I don't get
think it
is
makes a lot of
why
sense.
don't they just make like some huge projector? Because you're anyway looking down basically from most of the areas where you look. You just look down and there's a huge screen. Imagine like an ice hockey rink, and all of that is like a huge screen you're watching.
But they put
usually-
screens on the walls.
Yeah,
though.
but those are like so small. I don't know. They're not
They're
like
pretty big screens.
Well, I don't know.
And they have the ones in the middle too that are like this.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that would be cool.
But then you've got people blocking the screen on the floor.
Yeah, I guess. That would be cool, okay? Like, I want to.
Mordecai said I haven't heard anybody refer to Dane Cook in a while.
Yeah, I watched Dane Cook again like a couple days ago when I was going to sleep.
We've just I think the chat has established that you're old.
I was on YouTube and I searched stand-up comedy, and he came up like 4th.
Not-
I watched everything on
who
the
was
front
first,
page
Bill
of
Burr?
YouTube. It was not Bill Burr was like 5th on
Kevin
the
Hart.
page. But I've watched everything. I've watched all of theirs already.
All right.
It's a bunch of older stuff.
Is there more esports news?
No. We're going on to surrogate news.
There was one
Next
more.
topic is surrogate
What?
news. Haha, Stan! Dude!
Not a single mayor is investing in esports.
No
Chris-
London mayors this
Kristen Georgiev just said that I just popped in. What the hell is happening here?
time. We don't even know.
Friday.
Welcome to Ninja
This is
Robot
why we do.
Podcast.
This is why we do the podcast on Fridays.
End of the week, we're
It's the
out
end
of
of the
energy.
week. Everybody is totally wiped out.
This is fine.
This
I
is
don't even know what we were just talking about.
This is the level of things you're gonna be
Dane
hearing.
Cook popped up, and we were talking about esports.
Screens on
all right,
boxers.
all right. What?
Boxer screens with Alex.
right,
He had
let's-
his legs behind his head.
All right, let's at least do one segment where we're somewhat laser focused.
Okay,
Is
let's
this-
Surrogate.
get focused.
Is this the time?
Alexi,
these-
quiet.
Timing this.
Quiet. Otherwise, I'm gonna put on the fedora.
Do it, do it, do
Don't.
it.
You're gonna make all the girls leave from this location. Like immediately. Oh no, I can hear people running.
People running away like it's that
And we're off the rails
taxi
again.
road.
All right. Anyway, Surrogate TV news. This week, RB Flip in France hooked up their pinball machine
Pinball.
for their community to play. It wasn't on the Surrogate homepage, but they had a tournament they were running. I guess it's also running today, or was it just yesterday night?
I don't know if it's running today, but yesterday it ran for sure. There were plenty of people. We had like I saw 30 people in queue at one time. Everybody playing the machine, so it's pretty cool. And for players playing from Europe, at least when we checked here from Finland, the latency to France was basically instant.
Oh yeah, it felt great. It felt super good. But also Avengers feels great from Finland too, and that's
Yeah,
in
that's
U.S. Virginia. See if I can skip ahead, so you can see. Take my face out for a second. You can see RB Flip guys. They do streams on Twitch all the time, and well, it's behind my head. You'll see in a second. Yes, so they're here. They had flashy headsets on. They're chatting. It was all in French, so I unfortunately could not understand. But I watched like a good couple hours of it. People were having a blast. There was pretty big queues, and they were just trying to see who could get the highest score. And they were keeping the scores on a notepad.
Who had the high score, or how much was it?
I don't know. I don't actually know if it's still running or if this was.
It was offline when I checked in the morning.
Because
So I guess
five said that he got 30 million on his first game.
And
early
Lucky
on.
did pretty good too.
Yeah,
she
she was
came
on.
out and she was like one of the top in the very beginning
Okay.
playing this game. So it was pretty cool to see.
Wow, surrogate
People came out.
representing.
Yeah. But anyways, if you guys don't follow RB Flip, go check him out on Twitch and on Facebook.
Was this in English or French?
It was completely in French. But I watched it anyway. Every once in a while you hear surrogate. And I was like, yeah, I know what that means.
Woo!
And I heard Medi a couple times, and I was like, okay, I know who that is too.
You hear Stan?
No, I didn't hear any
I'm
stands.
so
Yeah,
sad.
so-
Yesterday, yeah. See, the thing is, yesterday, I didn't know that they were gonna have the event, and Medi came and was like, "Hey, can you just make sure that the capture card now works, and then there's sound and this and that?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." And it's like, "Oh, there's an event today."
Yeah.
So I was pretty surprised, but it was really cool to see.
Yeah, it was really, really nice. And they did a great job on this machine.
Yeah, the lighting
this
is
game.
nice.
The lighting's great. They did an overlay. They got the logo in there and everything. And it works good, and people seem to have a lot of fun with it.
Yep.
And let's move on to the next creator that we've seen this week. And that is, of course, BN102. Hooked
That's
up
right.
Super Mario World, which is the best Mario, in my opinion. Does anybody disagree, or
It's really nice. It's
I
the
like
best.
this one?
I like Mario Kart.
Let's not Mario.
I know.
That's not
I know,
okay.
I know. I wasn't listening.
Okay,
You like this one better, old ones or new ones, or what?
I haven't played that much Mario World. I have to.
Just the classic one is the best. So this is more or less classic Mario World, right?
Super Mario World from Super Nintendo for those who
Yes.
had those.
69 people in queue. Wow.
Yeah, he's got 69 people in queue right now.
Yeah.
And if you want to hook up your own console, you can go to the top of the Surrogate.tv page and click this Become a Creator, and you could hook up your own console, just like BN102 right here. Or just go there and play the game right now on Surrogate.
Something to tell about this, the way BN set up the game is pretty nice. He actually used image recognition. So when you lose, and you lose all your 5 lives in the Super Mario, you automatically get kicked out of the game. And when the game starts, it automatically
So he
makes
added
a whole
that.
starting sequence and everything.
Nice.
So it's nice to see creators using like our image recognition.
So as long as you have
templates.
lives, you stay in the game.
Yeah, and once, because you can get like 5 lives when you restart.
Gotcha.
And then it automatically restarts the game for the next player. So it's like
Okay.
a fully working game loop. So it's
Nice.
pretty cool that BN actually spent time doing that. Also, the
Yeah, great
visuals
job.
on the game look nice. The space behind, like the
Right. Yep.
and the sound, everything is pretty
Yeah.
well thought out. I can see BN spend a lot of time.
Definitely. Yeah, I
adding
played
this.
it in the early stages, and it was still really awesome. So yeah, if you haven't already, go check this game out. Made by BN102. It's on the homepage of Surrogate.tv, and you're playing a real Super Nintendo,
Yes,
which is pretty cool.
based in UK.
Based in the UK.
Go play.
And then in other news this week on Surrogate, we had Robot Explorer Skate Park Volume 2.
Shane broke everything.
Can't wait.
Stan's super happy.
I was not happy about this one. I
Yeah.
spent a couple of
I just realized
hours.
there's a Pokeball right here.
Spent a couple of hours setting up a second RC car for Shane.
Yeah, we both had our own RC car this
Yeah.
time.
No one was happy with
And
Shane.
we were both driving.
We weren't happy with Shane
here.
either.
Come on!
And he's always like,
What do you
I
want
didn't
me
even
to
do
do?
anything.
I
didn't do anything.
I didn't even do anything.
Clearly, the car is at fault and everybody else.
I drove perfectly. It was the car just didn't turn where it's supposed to.
Perfectly.
Perfectly.
Oh, I wonder
not
if
my
I
fault.
jump
I can't
up
wait
there.
for people to see the video.
I wonder if.
What
Speaking
video?
of which,
Doesn't show nothing.
Speaking of which, we are now doing. Maybe Alexa can tell more, but we are now doing for every Robot Explorer. We're doing like a after live stream mashup. So it's like a 7-minute video showing all the like key moments from the live stream. So it's gonna be pretty
like a
fun.
montage.
Yeah.
So as you can see here, me on the right, Stan on the left, and we were at the skate park driving around. Stan's yelling at me
Yeah.
for random stuff, you know. It's just,
Random
You ran
stuff.
almost in someone's bag. That's why he wasn't happy with that.
I don't know.
I
And
didn't
then
do
But
anything.
anyways, it was pretty cool. This is the first time we've ever done this. So this is all done on a 4G network through Surrogate TV.
And
If
we
you want to do
actually-
this yourself, again, you could just become a creator and do this in your own place. See, look at this. Stan just didn't move out of the way, and somehow I hit him.
Yes.
It didn't make sense.
That's
I know you were
absolutely
literally going boosh, boosh.
Nah, see, I go down the stairs really nice, too.
Alex, I think we need to update the montage. So every time Shane says, I didn't do anything, we update the counter.
Yes.
And then I go,
I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Or no, when he blames everybody else, someone else except himself.
Yes. No,
I didn't do
the
nothing.
boosh we need to add to the soundboard every time.
I didn't blame anybody. I just said I didn't do nothing.
I think Stan like experienced all the range of emotions there are, because in the beginning he was skeptical but hopeful. Then when you left out the door and Shane crashed in the elevator, he lost hope. But then when you guys drove out and you were driving together, he was so happy. He was like, "Oh my God, why haven't we done this before? You know, like this is so much fun." And then Shane proceeded to drive into Stan and break the camera, and then it was just Stan lost it.
Thank you for summarizing my emotional journey on Wednesday. It was very precise.
I'm sorry, I just relived it so much because I had to do editing. So
Yeah.
I just remember
But
everything.
hey,
I was there. I don't remember anything happening.
the cool part about this one,
Nothing wrong. I think the car was just broken.
I am trying to be calm, but it's very hard right now. Anyway, the cool part we tested that time. We actually not only did we have 2 cars, we also tested that we had only one 4G modem, and we had both
Yeah,
of the
that was a
cars
little
driving.
weird.
That was a little. That probably
Yeah, so
hindered.
Stan couldn't go too far from me
But I think that was good. It
because
but
he
I-
would lose his connection.
But what I wanted,
limited Shane. Shane was unhappy.
Yeah, I want to go fast. I want to go fast.
what I liked seeing though is that both cars were kind of drivable pretty well.
Yeah,
even though
even
it was
on
just
one hotspot.
hotspot.
Yeah, it was
so it's
pretty
pretty
good.
nice.
Yeah, I mean, overall, it was really cool. I just broke stuff. The camera fell off.
And hopefully we'll get some ice soon on that park, so the skaters
Ice
will
on the
go
moon.
away.
Ice. Stan.
Ice on the Raspberry Pi so it doesn't overheat.
Let's see. Where's the part where I actually...
Which part? Which part?
Which
When you
part
crashed?
Where you crashed
There's a
first
few of
time
them.
or the
Oh, right here.
47th time?
Here, apparently, is where the camera breaks.
Yeah, you roll it. No,
I
no.
didn't roll nothing.
No, this is not it. Oh, when you go up and you come back down and you rolled it. Yeah.
Is it?
Well, there was like 4 of them. Sorry.
Oh.
So you're gonna come back down. You're gonna go to the left. You're gonna come back down and you're gonna hit the gravel there, and then you're gonna spin it.
I'm gonna change when
Okay.
Shane and I both have the robots. I'm gonna change
There
it.
it is.
Okay, so on the right, I'm going to apparently do something wrong.
Yep. There it
But I
is.
just went off-road. That was it.
Yeah.
What's so wrong?
Yeah,
It's a
but
monster
that
truck.
was when you already broke the camera,
Yeah.
basically.
Oh.
Before that, it had barrel rolled down the hill.
I think that's the best moment when he just goes intentionally halfway out and just falls.
I
And
mean-
then like, well, I don't know what happened.
We did
there.
place it on
Boom!
purpose on that ledge, and then he drove because I knew he would drive down off the ledge, and he did it, and then the camera came off. But it was
All
All
right,
right, what's up?
It
What's
was
next?
Anyways,
what's
that
next?
was Robot Explorer. We do that every Wednesday. So if you want to check that out, we're gonna do some more. Something wacky. Before we had an Xbox box that we drove around.
Xbox box.
An Xbox box. Then we picked up sushi on another trip. We've gone to the skate park before. We've gone through the mall and talked to
Forest.
people. We've gone through the forest and got lost. We're gonna have something else this next coming Wednesday. In the past week, Sumo Bots Season 2 is ending what? Today.
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 Actually,
Season-
it's
Sumo
ending
Bots.
in 5 hours.
In
Less than
5
5
hours, this Season 2 is going to end. Currently, the top scores is Ossity in first, Wilburst in second, and the Hunter in third, with Jeffman and 5 not far behind. The top prizes for those who win the Season 2 are going to have Sumo Bots. Like, somebody's going to get a Sumo Bot.
Yes. So the prizes for the season 2 are replicas and actual sumo bots. So the third place will be getting a 3D printed full-scale replica of the sumo bot. The second place will be getting like a half-made sumo bot, so it will have the motors but won't have the electronics. And the first place will be getting a full sumo bot, so you'll be able to actually hook it up to SurrogateTV yourself and be able to drive it and play around with it. So we'll have all the electronics.
Are we giving away one of our existing ones, or?
No, sure, probably not. That
Probably
wasn't
a
the
new
plan.
one,
We
yeah.
want a new
Okay.
one.
Yeah,
Usually
new
we
one.
send the new ones.
Yeah.
And at the same time, we will still have the Sumobot Friday tournament. So
Yep.
basically, when
Which
the
is in 2
Sumobot,
hours, right?
no,
Couple hours.
3 hours.
3 hours.
2 hours and 51 minutes to be precise. But
Alright.
so we will have the Sumobot Friday tournament, and by the time it ends, the season 2 also ends. Alexei will be hosting today, and he will announce the winners of both of the tournaments and the Season 2 after 9 p.m. GMT +2.
Yes. So in 2 hours and 51 minutes, even if you've never taken part in the Season 2, there are prizes for today's winners. So there's a day winner, but then there's also the season winners. So if you want to go play today, what are the prizes for today's tournament?
Bobbleheads.
Bobbleheads. Like Avengers bobbleheads or...
Yes.
Okay.
Over there.
Okay.
Nice.
It's good that
Is
they
there
are
a
behind
Halo-
us.
I'm glad they're over there on the show.
Question to the audience. Question. Is there a Halo Master Chief bobblehead?
See through my eyes, stream. You can see.
I mean, it would be nice to have
I've seen
Master
them.
Chief bobbleheads.
Do they even make those?
You know what? We could look for them.
Okay, if we have them, maybe it could be another option.
So these are the prizes for today's SumoBots hosted tournament.
Bubble.
So this is like
But everybody's fighting for the grand prize.
Mushroom Man,
What? It's
And,
what? It's
Thanos.
the Joker,
And virtual
Iron
Star-
Man. This is
Starship
Iron Man.
Trooper.
Snoop Dogg
Iron Man.
with the gold. So those
Dog
are
with the goal.
very cherished
Marvel
Shane,
just sued
toys
us.
there.
Shane, I don't know how they are in Florida, these ones, but I think in the rest of the world,
No,
they're
that's
called a
definitely
bit.
Snoop Dogg. though.
That's definitely. Never
This is the
gets
first
old.
time you use it, and use it now.
Never gets old.
All right, so if we look at Surrogate across the platform, the top leaderboards on the different games, Batman right now, Lunar Braxian, Robin, and Allcity still the only people in the 1 million club. No one can really catch up to them, or the 1 billion club, sorry. Race Real Cars, Kevnik, Copycat, and Ash still maintaining first, second, and third, but Boland has gotten the top of the month with a very close behind Jeffman. Oktoberfest, no one's going to catch Pruned. Prune's got over 1,000 games right now in Oktoberfest. SumoBots, Allcity, Wilburs, and the Hunter, as just said, with Jeffman 5 and Brainliest behind. And then in Mario Kart, the hell, Essa? Are you in the lead?
Yes.
I didn't even
What?
see this.
Why? Who? Where? What?
So Essa passed Jeffman and Pruned?
Lies. Lies.
Hey, like,
Hey, did you? Are you? Do
This
you
is the
have
guy
a
who built the track.
question, Shane.
Is this the new track?
no.
I don't know.
Oh, okay, this
question?
is
Do
the
you
old
have
track.
anything about that? The track, in the segments?
No.
Okay, maybe we should tell about that because
Yeah.
it's today.
Randomly said Esa clearly cheated in Mario Kart. Disregard
That's
the
All right.
score.
true.
All right. Essa, do you want to tell anything about the new track?
Yeah, there's a new Mario Kart track.
Yeah.
World's biggest Mario Kart track just got an update.
That's true.
That's true. Both me and Oscar have been working for past 2 days to build a new Mario Kart track. It's gonna be having some new, unbefore-seen elements. It's going to have a few ways to drive it. So
Shortcuts.
yes.
Roundabouts. Acceleration zones.
Yes. So drifting is going to be a big part of this track, and don't always follow the AR track.
Ah, so it's gonna totally screw you up when you play
gonna
this.
be-
So when is that going live?
That's going live today.
Ah, damn.
It's happening.
All right, what time is it going live?
7 p.m. Is it?
So same time as
Same time.
SumoBots.
Same time?
Tournament. So you're gonna decide. You're gonna play the new Mario Kart track, or you're gonna play SumoBots tournament.
That's tough.
It's a lot of choices.
Because you want to go drive a fast time, get on the leaderboard for Mario Kart.
but you want to win prizes.
Then
Then you
at
want,
SumoBots.
but then
so
you want to
it's-
win that Joker bobblehead, Shane.
You want to win Joker and Snoop Dogg.
But the
You can
track,
only do that on SumoBots.
the track is really cool. I have been going there, and we'll do a
It's
launch
awesome.
video next week.
All right. Now, if we go to the top clips of the week, this one I got in from Jeffman, and it was titled "Very Close Race Between Me and BN102." So you can see them on the bottom. Jeffman's on the bottom left, BN102 on the bottom right, and watch how they passed that exact same time.
So who won?
I actually don't even know who won.
So you clipped. Wow.
Jeffman clipped this,
Okay.
and that's Jeffman on the bottom left. But no, I guess it's doesn't even say. Doesn't it usually say
It's gonna take a while because the two other people have to finish before the.
before it'll say it?
the
Yeah, I don't
times
think
come
this
up.
clip goes that long. But anyways, it's like you don't know who won on that one.
Those are rare.
Yeah, that
to
was
happen
really
like
rare that it happened so close.
Like, the usual what happens is that someone gets
All right, right here we're
sideways.
gonna see it, I guess.
That's like a movie scene.
Finish.
Fourth
The other
player.
one
Oh, no,
just
the other
passed,
guy's-
okay, there we go. He's gonna finish. Go, go, go. Good.
Okay.
Jeffman. No, it was BN102.
19
fine.
milliseconds.
Yeah, there you go. Super close. I don't know if there's been another closer one than that.
I don't like. I just had like 27 milliseconds a while back, but that's a new record.
No, there you go. Another top clip of the week. I got this from Ryder Liangle. It's titled, "Not often do you see a bot get flipped with all the panels up." So let's take a look at what this means. So the arena has lit up. Everybody's fighting in the middle here. And
Oh,
boom! Flipped
how did that happen?
on the bottom right there. Let's see if I can come back to that. It's pretty hard to see.
Let's see.
So this right here, you'll see this green bot.
Alliance. No way.
No, sorry, not the green one. The
Orange.
Yeah, right there. You just saw him flipped.
I have never seen that before.
It's pretty rare. I've seen it a couple times.
Like
Okay.
usually what happens, it
But it's
gets
like a
stuck,
perfect-
But to actually flip it. That's,
yeah. So that normally you don't flip the bots in this game. In the last clip of the week, I got this from Wilburst, and it says, "Thou shalt not pass, for shall you?" Now this one was just a complete pile up
Chaos.
in the center. Total chaos. You can see two bots are out on the side holding a wall. This yellow bot has its shovel, the front shovel, wedged inside of a gap, and then green's coming up from behind. Can't push them. And then it comes down to this camera angle for the last final platforms. Cannot be pushed. Everybody's sitting there, and then green comes in, takes him out.
Easy win.
Easy win. And I guess that went to Wilburst, who sent us the clip. So pretty nice. And now,
The
spam the in the chat. The is about to be premiered,
And then it's just a Techno Viking video.
and it's just the
The end.
We'll see you guys next week.
end.
Thank you.
All right.
Well,
So this is a project we worked on with a company called Ubisoft, who makes Assassin's Creed and among many other.
It's not Logitech.
It's not Logitech this time. And we made a game called The Viking Crossing.
Valhalla is coming out soon on November 10th. For the occasions, Ubisoft are creating the Viking Crossing, the first ever
Wait a
remote
minute.
race with some
It's not a secret page. It's the same page here.
I got audio playing from two different things. What the hell's going on?
Did you ruin it?
hello, and we are off the air. Thank you for watching.
Oh, no, wait a second. It's because I have that YouTube clip still open.
Same video.
Just give me a second, guys. It's going to be worth
Time's
it.
running out.
Yeah, we're getting the nice.
It's going to be worth it.
I got a nice table with. Can we show this? 'Cause right now, I guess.
Just play all the sounds you got in there.
I hear the YouTube, but I don't see the YouTube.
Wow.
What are these crowds?
We're applauding your technical.
I need that.
Do the oi oi oi. Yeah.
So that's Medi, huh? Seriously, look. It's nowhere.
I think it's probably
It's
on
like
Chrome.
Twilight Zone, for real.
It's probably on Chrome. Or is it on the Discord? Discord or Chrome?
Inside of a stream.
It's definitely coming from your laptop.
This
but-
is so creepy. We can't see it anywhere.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
I think maybe we
Wait,
should
I'm
not
not-
have announced it then, you see.
Shane wasn't ready for it.
It said we clearly had to wait.
I deleted just Chrome. I didn't delete it.
Deleted it. You
I
deleted
closed
it.
I closed
Just
Chrome.
rebooted the whole MacBook.
Imagine
right.
every time Shane closes an app on his Mac, he just deletes it. He never learned that he can just close it. That would be
All right.
pretty epic.
Well, the big reveal was kind of ruined, said Mordecai.
Well, here's the big reveal. We'll talk over it when
Next
it plays.
scene. Change the scene.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla is coming out soon.
So we did this
November
thing
10th.
with
For the
Bjorn
occasions,
Hafthorson, the guy who's the
Ubisoft
mountain
creating the
from
Viking
Game of
Crossing,
Thrones.
First ever remote race where some players around the world will challenge each other for the chance to face off me.
So we got this boat race that we did in France. Massive area with icebergs and Viking ships, and all these top streamers around the world were controlling them to fight. You can remove my head right now.
We are in. This is IRL. This is the coolest thing ever.
So all this was controlled through Surrogate, and it was for this Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And they were trying to get the best lap they could around the entire map so they could fight against Thor, who is obviously the true Viking. This guy. The angry, huge monster guy.
That mountain.
Good luck, guys. I'm stuck.
He turned out to be a really good gamer.
Yeah, and this dude was super good. He was getting fastest laps over and over and over and over.
Too fast for us.
Was he the fastest at the end?
He was the fastest.
Good luck.
Yeah. So somebody, it looked like on the leaderboard, got a faster than him sometime, but I don't think it was when they faced him.
Oh, he's good.
So all the other times he was getting the fastest.
Wake up. Congratulations. You are winning.
I can't believe.
Good luck, man. Good luck to you.
What a nice guy. He's wishing good luck
Great sport.
while,
then he owns them.
while destroying them in the next breath.
Good luck. I'll
There's
burn
even
your
these
ship.
icebergs that were stopping these ships. So these ships all had their own cameras on them. So they were controlling it through Surrogate, seeing it from this view on top of the ship. And when they got to the end there, yeah, the whole thing shoots into flames, and
I must say, it looks pretty awesome. Like the way they decorated everything.
yeah, the track, the map.
Do we
Look at
have
these
any-
guys dressed like Vikings.
Do we have any pictures or anything from there?
Yeah,
Share.
there's pictures.
How big is the track?
It's pretty big. I don't remember the amount of meters, but there was lots and lots of meters.
Great. He was huge.
It was huge. It was like the mountain. And then they announced to go and play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Think like a Viking, 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 hashtag Viking. And Assassin's Creed. So this was some promotional material.
Camera.
Some promotional material that they were using for promoting the Assassin's Creed Valhalla. There's going to be more videos apparently posted by these different streamers. So they're going to have their own videos they're going to post, and they're all going to post at the same time. It hasn't happened just yet, but stay tuned. Soon, TM.
Soon TM.
There should be some more videos to show you more about that whole Viking race. So what did you guys think? I think it was pretty awesome. The fog and the icebergs and the ships and
Pretty cool.
Hafthor.
Hafthor.
Bjorn Hafthorn, who's Thor.
The
You're
mountain.
confusing us. It's
What?
Hafthor. Hafthor Bjornsson.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I said. You just said it in a different order.
No, you said half. You said Bjorn Thor Harf.
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah, there we go. Shane again. I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
Stop putting words in my
We
mouth.
should really record that for the.
Yeah, we should
pod.
have like
Hafthor
do that.
Bjornsson.
I didn't do anything.
Bjorn Hafthornsson.
Bjorn.
Anyways,
Bjornsson, Thornsson. Hafthor.
anyways,
Wow.
That was super cool to have him involved playing on Surrogate. On the game itself, it actually shows his time and everything on the leaderboards. It's not public, so you can't see, but it's pretty cool.
And it's in France, right?
And that track was located in France. That big, it was a actual aquarium. So it was a whole box that was built, a super long box, and they built the icebergs and all of the cliffs, and then they stuck the water inside. And
So was
the
it like
fog and
was
all
it like
that.
a giant pool?
Huge above ground pool in
Yeah.
a big box
Okay.
filled with I don't know how many
And then they put-
thousands of gallons of
Then
water.
they put those floating icebergs that were probably hitched to the bottom somehow. And,
Those icebergs were turning
Yeah.
on motors too.
oh wow.
So there's all kinds of things, plus the flames shooting out. Anyways, super cool, awesome project. Mostly Severi was handling. He was on top of this project, our CTO. They did it quite quick. So if you're interested in doing something similar with your brand, or if you want to do even something like this at home, you can go to our website and click Become a Creator, or reach out to us on email, hello@surrogate.tv.
That's right. Hit that become a creator button. What are you waiting for?
Smack that become a creator
Yeah,
button.
it's not the subscribe button anymore. It's become a creator button.
But if you haven't subscribed already to this channel, please subscribe, like this podcast,
Yes.
please. That definitely helps us.
One
every single time it
quick
helps us.
update, Alexei might want to share.
So we are actually changing the channel. I mean, yes, subscribe to this, but we are starting next Friday. Now that I said it, we are going to have to do it. Next Friday, we will switch to Ninja Robot Podcast's own dedicated YouTube channel, where
That's
we will
right.
stream. And on top of that, because that's not enough, we will want you to subscribe to another channel.
Another one.
Ninja Robot Podcast Clips channel. So that's where you're going to get all the montage and all the clipped parts of this podcast, the best bits, if you will. And if you want to do the live stream, that it's the Ninja Robot Podcast channel itself.
Yeah, so what we talked with a YouTube specialist.
Yes.
It's one of our investors now
who
works at one of our investors, our VCs. And their idea or their thought around it, and it was kind of our hunch, was that if we split up the YouTube into different channels, the discovery and the algorithm on YouTube should work better for us.
Because the
so it gets to
content
more people.
is more focused.
Yeah, so if we have a podcast channel only, you know when you subscribe to that, it's podcast, and it's consistently podcast. But then, like, Surrogate TV channel will have a bunch of random Surrogate TV stuff.
Like how to make
Yes.
your own
Yeah.
games.
Build
So like
videos
Mario
and things
Kart
like that.
video next week, that will come on Surrogate TV.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then another thing, Robot Explorer will also have its own channel.
Yes, so next Wednesday as well, Robot Explorer live stream and any montage clips and everything, they will go on their own dedicated channel, which is Robot Explorer YouTube channel, which you guys can go already find. They are being set up, or they've been already set up. You can go subscribe to them, but there's no content yet on them. So next week we will have that.
Yeah, so we're just trying to make our YouTube work a little bit better.
Yeah.
Get it more discovered by people.
Yeah, I
but
mean-
of course, subscribing to our stuff, liking, commenting when you watch, if you feel so inclined, definitely helps us. We definitely appreciate it. We want to get this seen by more people, and we have a blast doing this. But it's a lot of work. We put into it every single week.
Yeah.
So we just want more people to see it.
We want
That's right.
exactly. We want more. Like, we appreciate everybody who takes part in this chat from our Discord, and everybody, you guys are awesome. But we also want others to discover us, and unfortunately, we've noticed these live streams do not. They're not liked by the algorithm, if you will. So we have to unfortunately make dedicated channels for them.
So we're experimenting.
But we will always link the channels, etc., to you guys when we go live and blah blah blah. So
Yeah,
you will
on
find
Discord
us.
and
Yeah,
such.
you
So
don't
no
have.
worries.
My fedora just fell.
Yeah. Well,
But
As
all
it
right,
should,
do we have
as
any
it
other
should.
news?
no, that's the end of the podcast for this week. Unless something else to bring up.
I gotta
Do
run.
we
Okay.
wanna talk about pinball thingies?
Okay, you can come here then. I have a call in 2 minutes.
Do we want to talk about this or no?
How about we keep it a secret?
Okay, next week.
Yes.
Next week we got a pinball
it
thingy
ready?
we're gonna announce.
Oh, it's ready.
Okay.
But it's something that's ready and it's gonna launch soon from Surrogate.
Soon, team.
Anyways, thank you very much for tuning in to the Friday podcast. This was episode 11. We'll have episode 12 next Friday. Check back in a couple hours. We got the Sumo Bots live stream tournament where you're gonna win all these Snoop Dogs and stuff. And you can have that hosted by Alexi. And we're also gonna have the Mario Kart with a new track in a couple hours as well.
That's right.
Until next time, we'll see you Wednesday as well for the Robot Explorer. See you
Bye-bye,
guys later.
everyone.
Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend.